What's going on, everybody? It's Nick, also known as the Vita Lover, and today I'm here with some more news for you guys after Gamescom, which is kind of even more depressing, adding to sort of the failure that is Gamescom. So in his interview, Shuhei Yoshida pretty much said that TGS is not going to be about the PlayStation Vita, and that the focus is now entirely on the PlayStation 4. So it seems like indie's pretty much totally irrelevant now to Sony. They've sort of stressed this a lot in the past probably year or so, with numerous interviews pretty much saying they don't really care that much anymore about the Vita, and this is coming on the heels of Gamescom and E3, which were a massive failure for the Vita. So it's pretty fair to say that Vita is now completely irrelevant to Sony, and it seems like in order if we want to get new content on this system, we need to actually petition third-party developers and get signatures, pretty much say, hey, enough of us want this game. Now, that was Shuhei Yoshida, who's head of Sony's first-party studio, so he deals entirely with first-party stuff, so Sony's not really going to bring any more games to the Vita. Now, there's another employee called Michael Denny, who was at Gamescom. He's the Worldwide Studios Vice President, I think, for Sony Computer Entertainment of Europe. So he's sort of second in command for European first-party studios. And he actually said in an interview that there was a lot of new content coming to the Vita, which is a complete lie. And he said that Borderlands 2 will be coming to the Vita. Borderlands 2 came out in Europe on May 26th, right? It's been almost 7 weeks since the game came out, or more. I don't know the exact amount. It's been almost 3 months since the game came out. And he doesn't even know that. Yet he's in charge of internal studios at Sony. He's supposed to be helping promote the product. He doesn't even know what games have come out for it. And I think above all, this really highlights the fact that Sony just does not give a flopping fuck about the Vita. It was probably dead to them. I would say mid-2013, probably after Killzone and Tearaway came out and they pretty much bombed. I think that was really the end of the Vita for Sony. I think sales needed to be strong there, and they weren't, which is unfortunate, but, you know, I think over time Sony will probably recoup their losses. I don't think they're losing any money on the Vita. But really the point here is to show you guys is that there's really no reason anymore, or there's no even thought process at Sony right now to bring anything to the Vita whatsoever. They've pretty much come as close as they can in company jargon to saying that it is dead to them. They're not going to bring any more content when the PlayStation 4, which is already over 10 million sales. That's more than the Vita in not even a year. So it seems like all we're going to get for the Vita in the future is indies and maybe the occasional HD port or third-party Japanese game, which kind of sucks. But I guess at this point, it's really up to us to make the most of it. And that concludes the video, you guys. Thanks for watching. Comment, thumbs up, and subscribe.